Hello guys, how are you all? Today in this video I would like to explain our next topic, our new topic, that is inverse Laplace transforms of derivatives. So let us see the statement first. So what is the statement here? If Laplace inverse of one function, that is f bar of s, is f of t, then Laplace inverse of f to the power of n f bar of s value will be minus 1 to the power of n t to the power of n into f of t, where this f to the power of n bar of s value will be d to the power of n by ds to the power of n into f bar of s. That means f to the power of n bar of s is nothing but differentiation of this f bar of s. Here n is, it refers a number. If you take n equal to 1, one time differentiation of f bar of s. If you take n equals to 2, two times differentiation of f bar of s, right? If you know Laplace inverse of one function, then automatically we can find Laplace inverse of derivative of that function by using this formula. Okay, so that is a statement of our Laplace inverse of derivatives topic. So let us see the one problem here. See this problem. Find the inverse Laplace transformation of log of 1 plus s by s. So we need to find Laplace inverse for this function, right? That means Laplace inverse of log of 1 plus s by s we have to find here, right? That means we have to calculate Laplace inverse of f bar of s value. If you observe carefully here in place of f bar of s we have log of 1 plus s by s. So let us consider that given function as f bar of s. So let f bar of s equals to what? Log of 1 plus s by s. Now if you observe, it is in the form of log m by n, right? So use that formula, log m minus log n. So log m minus log n, right? So that is which value? F bar of s value. Okay, then now directly we cannot find Laplace inverse for log of 1 plus s log s, right? So in this case we have to differentiate this function. So f dash bar of s. So f dash is nothing but differentiation. So differentiation of f bar of s. So differentiation of log of 1 plus s will be, so what will be differentiation of log x? That is 1 by x. So what you will get? 1 by 1 plus s minus differentiation of log s, 1 by s. So that will be f dash bar of s. Now we can find Laplace inverse for these two functions, right? So apply Laplace inverse for this function. So Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s is equals to Laplace inverse of 1 by 1 plus s minus Laplace inverse of 1 by s, right? Now if you observe Laplace inverse of 1 by 1 plus s, that is nothing but Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a format, right? Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus a. So what is the formula? E power of minus at. Then Laplace inverse of f, we have 1 by s. So Laplace inverse of 1 by s already we know, that is 1. Now by using these two formulas, let us calculate this problem. So Laplace inverse of s plus 1 by s plus a. Here in place of a we are having 1. So its value will be e power of minus at. That means e power of minus 1 into t minus Laplace inverse of 1 by s will be 1. So that is which value? Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s value. That is e power of minus t minus 1. Let us consider it as equation number 1. Okay. Okay. So consider it as equation number 1. Then by the statement of derivatives, see what is the statement of derivative? Laplace inverse of f to the power of n bar of s we know. So but Laplace inverse of f to the power of n bar of s value is what? Minus 1 to the power of n into t to the power of n into f of t. Let us take n equal to 1 here. So what you will get? Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s. Substitute n equal to 1 here. So minus 1 to the power of 1 t to the power of 1 into f of t. So Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s is equals to minus t into f of t. Okay. Now Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s. So what is Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s? If you observe carefully, already we know Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s value. What is that? E power of minus t minus 1. So substitute this value here. Okay, so Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s value is what? E power of minus t minus 1, then equals to minus t into f of t. So what is f of t value? Till now we didn't get f of t value, but from one equation we can find f of t value. So what is f of t? We know that f of t is nothing but Laplace inverse of f bar of s, right? Yes or no? Because from the statement, if you observe, Laplace inverse of f bar of s value is what? F of t. So that's why we are writing this f of t as Laplace inverse of f bar of s. Okay. So write f of t as Laplace inverse of f bar of s. Now, what is f bar of s value? What is f bar of s? So f bar of s value from the given function, we have considered the given function as f bar of s, that is log of 1 plus s by s. Alright. Now if you observe carefully, we have to find Laplace inverse of log of 1 plus s by s. That means we have to calculate this value, right? So take this minus t to LHS. So it becomes e power of minus t minus 1 by minus t equal to Laplace inverse of log of 1 plus s by s. So we have to calculate this value, right? That is Laplace inverse of log of 1 plus s by s is equals to, here we have minus t. So take minus t to numerator, multiply with minus. So what you will get? 1 minus e power of minus t by t. So that is Laplace inverse of our given function. Now let us see one more problem here. Laplace inverse of log of s plus 3 by s plus 4. Similar to previous problem, solve this one. So its solution will be e power of 4t minus e power of minus 3t by t. Okay, solve this problem similar to previous problem. Okay, let us see one more problem here. Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square. It is somewhat difficult from previous problems, so listen carefully. Observe the function s by s square plus 4 whole square. So if you observe, we cannot find Laplace inverse for this function directly, s by s square plus 4 whole square, because we have whole square term here. If we don't have whole square, then directly we can find Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square, so s square plus 4 by using standard forms. But here we have whole square term. So in this case, first we have to consider f bar of s value as only 1 by s square plus 4. Because why we are considering f bar of s as only 1 by s square plus 4 means, if we differentiate this 1 by s square plus 4, again you will get this term. That's why we are considering this 1 by s square plus 4 as f bar of s. Okay, so how to consider as f bar of s as 1 by s square plus 4 means, we have to think the question carefully. Okay, right. So let us consider f bar of s as 1 by s square plus 4. Now we can find Laplace inverse for this function directly, right? So apply Laplace inverse for this function. So Laplace inverse of 1 by s square plus 4. 4 means 2 square. By using Laplace inverse of 1 by s square plus a square formula, what is that formula? 1 by a sin a t. So use this formula. So what you will get here, in place of a we have 2. So 1 by 2 sin 2t. That is Laplace inverse of f bar of s value. But we didn't get s by s square plus 4 whole square term, right? Then how you will get? By differentiating this f bar of s. So again take f bar of s. Let f bar of s equals to 1 by s square plus 4. Let us differentiate this term. That is f dash bar of s. F dash is nothing but differentiation of f bar of s. That is nothing but d by ds of 1 by s square plus 4. Okay. So differentiate with respect to s by using u by v formula. So what is u by v formula? V into s square plus 4 into d by ds of u1, then u into d by ds of v, that is s square plus 4 whole by v square, that is s square plus 4 whole square. Okay, now s square plus 4 into d by ds of 1 constant 0, then 1 into d by ds of s square is 2s plus d by ds of 4 is 0 by s square plus 4 whole square. Here 0 into something is 0. So 2s plus 0 is 2s. Minus 1 into 2s is minus 2s by s square plus 4 whole square. That is f dash bar of s value. Alright. Here we got s by s square plus 4 whole square, which is our required function. Right. So we can apply Laplace inverse for this function. So Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s equals to, here minus 2 is a constant, so right outside, Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square. We have to calculate this Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square term. But here we have f dash bar of s, right? So what is f dash bar of s value? What is f dash bar of s value? Observe the function. Similar to previous problem, how to find Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s? First consider it as equation number 1, then but we know that Laplace inverse of f to the power of n bar of s equals to minus 1 to the power of n into t to the power of n into f of t. Take n equals to 1 here. So if we substitute n equal to 1, Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s equals to minus 1 to the power of 1 t to the power of 1 into f of t. Okay. See, so by using that problem, that is a statement of multiplication, we can find this Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s value, that is minus t into f of t, considered as equation number 2. Then substitute this equation 2 in equation number 1. So what is equation number 1? This is equation number 1. So in equation number 1, substitute Laplace inverse of f dash bar of s value, that is minus t into f of t. So left side will be minus t into f of t equal to minus 2 into Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square. We need to calculate only this value, Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square. So take this minus 2 to LHS. It becomes minus t into f of t by minus 2 equals to Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square. Here minus minus get cancelled. Therefore Laplace inverse of s by s square plus 4 whole square value is what? T into f of t by 2. So this is the Laplace inverse of our given function.